Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Knocked down, could not turn the corner, and already this offense behind the chains. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Throwing, Hawkins. Got a man, it's Shelton. Makes the grab, down immediately, he picks up a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
This place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Now here's Michael Hawkins. He's got him in the flat. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down.
And this team talked all week, man, about creating belief and something good happening early for this offense. Like, we know we're on the 2-game skid, but we're not that far away from being 2-0 or being more competitive. And so they wanted to start fast. So going 3 and out, man, you can feel it. Just takes a little bit of the life out of this squad. This defense is going to have to come out, set the tone early for them.
Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind...
It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They go to the draw. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
The Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Left side, it's Weaver. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, West Virginia.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Cowboys will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down, going to throw it. Out wide left, it's Hawkins. At the 45, on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Drops back on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Rush is on. They get to him as he throws. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Second down to the air. Back's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Now they'll run the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, we saw them have to punt on the last drive. That's not the case so far this time. Much better job executing there on 3rd down. I know it's early. 3rd play of this drive, but picking that up, that should give this offense tons of confidence and a little bit of juju here moving forward.
They'll test the right side. Fights off a defender. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Offense in an empty set. Here he goes. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. A run for the quarterback. Turning it on! They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Left side is Hamilton. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out wide right, it's Weaver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Michael Hawkins. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Again, it's Hawkins. Fires immediately. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
2nd and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneak in the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Fresh center downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right side, it's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Making the adjustment. Snapped on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
It'll be a draw. He's past the sticks. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense set on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Sees a crease. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Hawkins. They're all over him. Blasted as he lets it go. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Buying time to his right. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Out wide left, it's Weaver. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the number 16, the Baylor Bears.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to take a shot. Makes the grab on the big throw. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Left side is Barney. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Changing the routes with his receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, that is so much easier said than done. To be a linebacker and have to play the run and then break on the running back and then tackle him in open space, like you've got to be a really, really good athlete. It started with his eyes, seeing the running back creep out to the flat, breaking on it, and then being physical for the tackle.
From the gun on third down. Finds his target. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Cowboys in the hurry-up. Running the red zone. It's Hawkins. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So an 82-yard drive there. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened, what did I do wrong. You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Throwing, Hawkins unloads to the wideout. Nice play to knock that one down.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Now here's Hawkins. Got his man. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Hawkins to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry.
Makes the catch and he's free. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. On first down from the 13-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to run, it's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down, gonna throw it. He makes a grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third down, and they'll try the jet sweep. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Offense facing 4th down.
They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This quarterback part of their running game. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Hawkins. Look out. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Now, just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Hawkins. Got it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Out wide left, it's Weaver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line and scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They give it back to him. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down the 14-yard line.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They move on top here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, going to throw it. Turns it upfield. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Now hits it, it's Hawkins. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Quick give, it's Jones. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Wants to throw one first. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. He's changing the play. Second down to the air. Snags it. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This time they'll throw it. Let's it fly. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him. He does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful.
Open field on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. A designed run for the quarterback.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Rush right in his face. Oh, he's got some space. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets to 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Left side is Hamilton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Michael Hawkins. Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. A deep throw as the clock winds down.